What has Ice Cube sold out to? That's my question. What has he sold out to? Last time I checked, the Democratic Party under President Obama and Vice President Biden, they served 2 terms. That would be 8 years. In 8 years, there was not a strong conversation about reparations. There is now under the Trump administration amongst African American people. In 8 years, under the Obama, Biden administration, there was not strong movement towards stopping police brutality. There is now under the Trump administration. Ice Cube sold out to nothing, because the fact of the matter remains that African Americans, as Joe Biden recently said, they vote Democratic, and if they don't vote Democratic, they're not considered black. That's it, and that's the problem. The problem is, until African Americans have presidents coming to us as a group of people, and those that are running for president coming to us as a group of people and asking, what do we want? Because they know that if they don't come and ask us, they're not guaranteed our vote. Right now, as it stands, and for many years, over 20 years, in fact, African Americans have been voting democratically. Period. Point blank and period. So somehow people are upset because Ice Cube told the truth about what he just experienced. And what he just experienced was that he put out what he called a contract for Black America on his social media page for all to see. He got approached by both parties, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. The Democratic Party, he claimed, said they like most of what he's talking about, but they'll talk to him after the election. And the Republican Party said, let's see what you have and see if we can tweak what we already have. That's business. And it's all about business. Ain't a damn thing funny. Nothing moved but the money. Okay? And if we want to get reparations off the table, we have to take a very proactive approach. We can't be sitting up here in our tears, in our fears, and in our feelings, and in our emotions, talking about, oh, but Trump said this and Trump said that. I don't care what Trump said. What can we get any administration to do to meet our goals and agenda? Point blank and period. One way we can get and achieve it is by making sure that we are not just thought of as a group of people that automatically votes for a particular party. That's the problem. We've got to be able to go to the table with anyone and talk about our needs, our wants, our goals, and our aspirations, and be very serious about it. Make no mistake about it, reparations is old. 40 acres and a mule was old. That's not no joke. And I don't care if it's a Democratic Party or a Republican Party or a Green Party or any other party that meets that agenda. We have to be approached by those that are running for office here in the United States and asked by each and every party, what is it that the African American people want in order to get our vote? If we continue to just go down a road of continuing to vote for one particular party, they don't need to ask us anything. And that's what's been happening. That's what's been happening for over 20 years. So when they say that Ice Cube sold out, he didn't even endorse. No, he posted his black contract of what he gathered is what black people want. He made it open to the public. He invited other people to participate with it. And then later on down the road, he gets approached by 2 political leading parties, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. What about this conversation don't anyone understand? And the Democratic Party said, okay, we like some of the ideas. We'll get back at you after the election. And the Republican Party said, hey, let me see if we can tweak a little bit about what we have in our platinum plan. Now, granted, the platinum plan It's not all that. And the words that are being used, not only when it comes to that particular plan, but in terms of you having these major organizations saying they're donating this amount or they're set aside this. These are things that are already done back in the 1960s. The problem was, and still is now today, they never 100% set it aside for African Americans. Now there's a conscious movement, a conscious effort coming across the country as it relates to African Americans, where there's an awakening where African Americans are saying, hey, wait a minute, we built this country. We built it for free. We're due. We're owed reparations. We're owed that 40 acres and a mule. We're also talking about and pushing forward to end police brutality. All this conversation that has been conjured up happened over the last 4 years, not in the Obama administration of the past 8 years under Obama and Biden. So it obviously does not matter what particular party is in office. We've already demonstrated that as of 2020 in terms of politicians in every single state talking to the African American community and saying, what is it that you want? What is it that you need? It takes our voices and our movements to make change.